Good day everyone, I am Joshua Limos.
My name is Alan J. Question.
Franco na yung health.
And if so Orgula.
Here we again upang magtalakay ng panibagong lesson. Our lesson is about public water treatment and distribution.
Collection. The source of water for municipal surface water treatment plant is typically a local river, lake, or reservoir. There must be a method to get this water to water treatment plant. Quite often, a series of pumps and pipes transfer to the water to the treatment plant. Quite often, a series of pumps and pipelines transfer to the water to the treatment plant.
Collection surface water. Any body of water above ground, including streams, river, lakes, wetlands, reservoir, and creeks. The ocean, despite being salt water, is also considered as surface water.
Next, groundwater aquifer. An aquifer is a body of rock and or sediments that holds groundwater. Is the word used to describe precipitation that has infiltrated the soil beyond the surface and collected in empty spaces of the ground. Water found underground in the cracks and space in the soil, sand, and rock, stored in the move slowly through geologic formation. Ang groundwater naman daw po is makikita sa mga, for example, sa mga lupa po. Yung mga crack po na yun, pwede po siyang ma-fill ng water. Pwede din po doon makita yung sinasabi po natin na groundwater, which is yung mga empty space po sa ilalim ng ground, which is napupuno po ng water. Kaya po sinasabi po dito is soil beyond the surface and collected in empty space of the ground. Yun daw po yun.
Screening and straining. Screening is the first unit operation used wastewater treatment plants. Screening remove objects such as rugs, paper, plastic, and metals to prevent damage and clogging of downstream equipment. Ping and opportunance. Some modern wastewater treatment plants use both coarse screen and fine screen.
Sa madaling sabi, ang screening and straining daw. Ang screening ay ang unang unit ng operation na ginagamit sa wastewater treatment plants. Ang screening ay ang nag-aalis sa mga bagay-bagay gaya ng basahan, papel, plastic at metal upang maiwasan ang pagkasira at pagbabara na makagamitan sa downstream, mga piping at upper tenants. Ang ilang modernong wastewater treatment plant ay gumagamit ng parehong magaspang na screen na disenyo ng presentasyon at mga pinong screen. Coagulation and flocculation. Rapid mix unit is usually used where the coagulant is added to the water to provide a very quick and true mixing. The water mixing is then slowed to allow the water to come in contact with the forming floc and allow it to increase in size. The continued mixing must be gentle to allow the floc to grow and gain weight, but fast enough to keep it in suspension until you are ready for it to settle in the clarifiers. The process of adding a chemical to cause the suspended material to clump into larger particles is called flocculation and coagulation. Treatment unit where coagulation and flocculation is performed is called the flocculator. Ang coagulation and flocculation daw ay isang rapid mix unit na karaniwang ginagamit kung saan ang coagulant ay dinaragdag sa tubig upang magbigay na napakabilis at masusing paghahalo. Ang paghahalo ng tubig ay pagkatapos ay pinapabagal upang payagan ng tubig na maging in contact sa mubo ng floc at hayaan itong mag-grow at mag-gain ng weight. Para itong tumitira sa mga clarifier Ang proseso ng pagdaragdag ng kemikal upang magkumpol ang mga suspinde na material sa malalaking particle ay tinatawag na flocculation o coagulation. Ang unit ng paggamot kung saan sinasagawa ang coagulation at flocculation ay tinatawag na flocculator.
Sedimentation and clarification. Physical water treatment process using gravity or buoyancy to remove suspended solid from the water. Solid particles entertained by the turbulence of moving water may be removed naturally by sedimentation in the still water of lakes and oceans. The purpose of this sedimentation is to enhance the filtration process by removing particulates. Sedimentation is the process by which suspended particles are removed from the water by means of gravity or separation. In the sedimentation process, the water passes through relatively quiet and still basin. That's the meaning.
Filtration. Clarified water and enter the filter from the top. Gravity pulls the water down through in filters where it's calculate in a drain system of the bottom of the until. There are many different type of materials. Media used in filtered. The most common being sand of gravel. Many conventional plants are now using granule activated carbon as the media. The choice because it's not only provide excellent mechanical filtration of particulated matter. Way back, our ancestors obtained clean water from a muddy river by scooping a hole in a sand on a river, back deep below the river water level. It was filtered by sand and other meant to get a filtered water. Nowadays, ginagamit pa din natin yung filtration process but in a more distinct and new improved way. Disinfection. Once the water has gone through infiltration process, it is about as clean as it can get. However, there may still be bacteria and viruses remaining. To ensure these are destroyed, there must be a disinfection process employed. The most common disinfection process used is chlorination. Chlorines come in many different forms, include the chlorine gas, most common, chlorine dioxide, hypochlorite, bleach, and the other. Whichever method is used, chlorine is added to the water in amount to ensure all microorganisms are destroyed. Water plant manipulation the chlorine's level continuously and very careful in the treated water. The most common is the sand and gravel, but is a conventional plants ay ginagamit na granular activated carbon dahil nagpo-provide ito ng quality filtered water na nagtatanggal ng organic compounds, nagdudulot ng di kaaya-ayang amoy at lasa. For the filtration supply process, meron tayong Intel na kung saan pumapasok ang tubig sa tangke na mula sa conveyance system baba sa sand and gravel na pangunahing medium sa pag-filter. For the next process, merong tinatawag na outlet kung saan dito nilalabas yung mga filtered water. And for the draining process, meron po tayong tinatawag na overflow. Kailangan magbawas ng tubig in case na magkaroon ng sobrang water during heavy rains. It may occur the pinakababa near the outlet. Once the water was filtered, nagmo-move na tayo sa next step na tinatawag na disinfection. Kahit na filtered na yung water,
hindi tayo nakakasiguro na malinis at walang bakterya yung tubig. That's why ginagamit natin ang chlorine para nadidisinfect yung water. This process is called chlorination. Nihalo ito na may sakong sukat dahil kung ito ay sosobra, maaring magdulot ng hindi kaaya-ayang lasa at amoy and mag-cause pa ng skin irritation, difficult and writing chest when a sore throat. After that, it will be magnified to high test kung papasaba ito sa sukat ng cleanliness ng water para malaman kung pwede na ba itong inumin at gamitin.
After this disinfection, the water is going to storage. And now, storage. Once disinfection process completely, dito pumapasok ang storage. Storage was usually takes place in an underground storage tank called clear water. So itong malaking container na pinaglalagyan ng malinis na tubig na ginagamit pang ligo o pang araw-araw na inumin. And also know elevated storage tank that are visible around town. There must always be an ample supply of water available in an event of emergencies. This can include the power outage, fires, food, etc. Yung storage ay isang malaking container tank na nilalagyan ng mga malilinis na tubig o ginagamit sa pang-araw-araw na pangangailangan. And the last stage is distribution. Distribution, the stored water pushed through the underground pipelines all over town na tinatawag na distribution system. The distribution system consists of large water pump and the treatment plants, overhead water storage tanks, large pipelines, smaller pipelines, fire hydrant, valves, and water meters in your front yard. Mula sa mga nagdaang stage, ang distribution ang pinakahuli sa lahat. Dahil ito na ang pinaka-final na gagawin. For example, ang mga malinis na tubig na nailagay sa storage, na naiimbak sa storage, ito na ang magdi-distribute papunta sa ating kanya-kanyang tahanan upang masuplayan tayo ng malinis na tubig na ginagamit natin sa pang-araw-araw. And that is our lesson for today. I hope na may natutunan kayo. God bless and thank you. Once again, I am Joshua Limos from BSEE 2C.
And Dipsy Orgula from BSEE 2C.
My name is Alan J. Castro-Antalan from BSEE.
Good day everyone, I am Franklin A. Angel from BSEE 2C.